Morning, everyone. It's 8:22 on Monday morning, the 24th, and this is your pre-opening call. Video number 1766. Well, it's official. Bed Bath and Beyond has chaptered. The stock is 18 cents, down 11 cents, just a scant 40%. And again, I remind you, the company is gone. There's not going to be anything left for the equity. Don't buy it. Okay, I can't believe the incredible stupidity of this. The NFL, what a bunch of crap out of Roger Goodell, who only makes $64 million a year, suspending five players and reiterating their no gambling policy, while at the same time trying to get MGM Bet, FanDuel, um, DraftKings in line for betting on football. And in the let's overreach and make another stupid mistake, there's a new fee for home buyers, but it's only available to the lower level buyers with lower credit scores and down payments. The people paying 15% upfront with better credit are going to be paying more. It's a subsidy. And what it really is the same kind of crap that we have, taking from those who have and who have done the right thing, reaching for lower ability to pay, and then rewarding them. This is what reaching is all about. This is the same thing that imbecile at Dodd-Frank did, because everybody should be able to own a home. So let's penalize the people who we know are good. Snap AI. Snap adding AI to their uh, work. Uh, Really kind of meaningless, and the stock is kind of meaningless too. $10.02 up a penny. Hyundai and Kia are being sued because of a TikTok recall. Evidently, those two brands um, have a keyless entry and start that you can put on a cell phone, and evidently it's pretty hackable. So there's a recall involved there. Comcast, the NBC Universal CEO, stepping down because of a relationship with a female employee. Coca Cola earnings beat, and this one's pretty substantial. It's only up 1.9%, but 1.9% on a company this size is, pretty darn impressive. It's 65.24, up 119. And developers in New York City are talking about taking empty office space and converting it to living space. Um, and frankly, that makes a lot of sense. When you think, if you've ever been in the market and you've looked at raw loft space that allows you to do pretty much whatever you want, that's a, that's pretty attractive. So we'll see where that goes. We have earnings this morning, as I said, from Coke and a couple of small ones. This afternoon, we have First Republic, FRC. We have Whirlpool. We have Cleveland Cliffs. We have AMP and a host of others. Heartland Financial, Crown, Brown and Brown, and Ameriprise. So you have some of the secondary banking issues, and Whirlpool is about as American as you can get. So we'll have to see how those work out. Chart on the screen is the copper, which I really would like to buy in this area, but we have the 5 to 20 moving average, daily moving average, crossing to the downside. We had a cross on the MACD, you know, a week ago approximately. So, um, as much as I'd like to buy it, I have to see if it holds this uptrend line and the support down here at 385, 390 with 396.60. I'm probably going to use COPX, the international miners, as a vehicle. We have the oil with an exact double bottom from Friday at 76.72. Um, as I've been mentioning for 2 weeks now, I'd really like to see it close this gap. And by the way, that's only $1 off the low, down at 75.72, the top of that gap. So we're getting closer. But here, even though I'm bullish long term, on a short term basis, the 5 and 20 are crossing to the downside today, it looks like, even though the 100 and 200, pardon me, the 50 and 100 day MAs are right below it, in the area of, well, let's see, the 50 at 76.44 and the 100 at 76.87. So maybe support. I'd really like to see it spike down and, turn back up. Uh, Gold and silver doing not much of anything, up $1.60 in the gold, up 5.7 cents in the silver. The copper is down just under a penny. In the softs, we have coffee up slightly. We have cotton on the upside. We had a very large range last week in the new lumber contract. A high to low of about $50, and that's about 10%, closing much closer to the lows. The low, I think, was 501 and change. We closed 516 after being 551. So a little bit of movement to the downside there. Stock futures are lower. They were much lower earlier this morning. Currently, the S&P looks like down about 3.5. The Dow looks down about 37. And the NASDAQ looks down about 7. At 3 o'clock this morning, when I rolled over and looked, we were down $20 in the S&P. So, definitely coming back substantially. And C3AI, symbol AI. This was started or lowered to underperform at Wolf with a $14 price target, with the stock currently down 148 or 7.7%. It's trading at 1858, so they're looking for even lower. All right, everyone, have a good morning. Be careful out there, and I'll be back this afternoon.